Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Single Player Survival Minecraft, here in our Single Player Survival Minecraft world, of course. Now, today's episode, we are going to be doing things a little bit, I don't know, kind of in the middle of redstone and building, I guess. And it's a little bit different to what we've been doing for quite some time now, and we're going to kind of be touching on an old project, but starting a new project. And I'm sure it will become apparent to you, hopefully, if I do my job and let you guys know what's going on. So let's fly off here. I just thought it would be a nice little thing to do. Oh, yep, will I make it in? I will certainly make that all the way. Let's check. Nah, not very gracefully, but we made it anyway. And that was actually quite smooth to get in here. So these guys are still hard at work. Cows are still doing whatever they do. And we are going to be moving down into here. Now, this project is a project we started quite some time ago. If you guys are new to the series, or if you guys just can't remember, or for whatever reason, this is our giant sheep farm, and it is quite glorious. It's quite large, and it's going to start looking good when we get all this stuff sorted out. So the plan for today is we're going to be putting in this wall here, hopefully. I'll have to see about that. That won't be at the top of my list for things to do today. The primary thing is we want to get ourselves a line from here to our base of the compressed ice. And I've gone ahead and grabbed a bunch of compressed ice from our compressed ice biome. Another thing we want to do is to just kind of finish this farm off is to make an automatic shear what would I call it? A shear giver. I don't know. There's a word I should know right now. And because I am recording, I will not remember it. But basically, every time we come around, we're going to get some shears to drop down, so we'll have to have like a little activator rail or something here, or detector rail, sorry, over there. And as we come around, it'll time up perfectly to drop us one of those things, whatever they are, shears. And if we can pick it up, because we will make sure our inventory's full, if we can pick it up, we will be going around again and we'll be able to share everything. If not, I guess we'll just keep going and we'll have to have a little mechanism to pick that up. So that shouldn't be too hard. I've got a plan of how I'm going to do that, and I'm sure when I do it, you guys will be like, that was very, very simple and very, very easy. Although I can only hope that it is simple and easy. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to head off and go to the mesa biome, and I'm fairly certain I've actually got the only beacon set up in the mesa biome because I was busy mining a bunch of hardened clay. So we actually can probably check our hardened clay supplies. Let's just check. There's nothing else. I get the feeling I'm forgetting something. Well, I'm definitely forgetting these off, so we'll do that up to there. It just feels really weird without that noise. So we'll head up to the base now. I'm not too sure what else we will be doing today, besides that sheep farm stuff. The tunnel to there, which is actually... this is what I'm forgetting. I've just remembered what I'm forgetting. This tunnel going through to here. That is going to be the start of the new project that I was talking about. So we're finishing off the sheep farm, that's the old project, and starting a new project, which is, in fact... Oh, we don't have any food. Okay, well, the new project is going to be a storage facility underneath here. So we're going to have bulk storage. We're going to have all of our wool, all of our cobblestone, all of our stone. We're going to have to eventually the plan is to get rid of that house and have everything under here. So we're going to have to dig out a fair bit of area, but for now, it's like, I don't know how we're going to go today with this. I'm really not too pushy for that right now because we don't have too many items that have to go in there. But in the future, we definitely do want it there. So what I'll do now, guys, is I'll get going on that sheep farm. I'm probably going to be going crazy by the next time you see me because I would have made a bunch of sheep heads probably. And yeah, that'll be fun. Alright guys, I thought I'd quickly show you what I've been up to. I've actually done quite a bit in the meantime here. So we've got ourselves a path going all the way. Well, by the way, I have done other stuff as well. So we've got a path going all the way to our farm over there. We'll go check that out now. But it's coming to a spot right around here. Let's just check this out. I've actually been doing quite a bit of work in between these two cuts. So it comes here. And from here, we're going to have to work our way out of where we're going. But I'll quickly show you what I've done aside from this. So if we can find our way out. Let's have a look here. And perfect, over here. Now, you may be familiar with this. This was our very first mineshaft tunnel thing. And I think it should be around this height, or maybe a little bit higher. Let's check where it is. Here it is. I've dug out a big spot over here. And this is going to be where our giant storage room with everything we need in it is going to be. I've gone down about, I don't know how many blocks, that many blocks. And we've got a cool middle kind of central entrance for us. But this isn't going to be our project for today. This is just something I've done today. And you can see our beautiful beacon there. So I thought this is kind of good. Sort of hidden. When we need things, we just come in. Bam, down there. We can get to it very quickly from that side, just pretty much everywhere. But what I want to do now is, I was going to lay down these, but I thought it will be a better idea to get to the little bit of a sheep farm thing that I wanted to do. So we'll pack all these away like that. Now it really is packed ice, and we will also get rid of these. There we go. That doesn't even work, but that's fine. You know what, I didn't even care. Okay, I do. I'm gonna have to fix it up quickly, like that, I think. And what I want to do is I want to grab a few redstone things out. So we'll grab those, grab a few of those. Droppers, grab that whole stack. And what else do we need to do this? We'll need those. We'll also, oh, you know what, we'll need some detector rails, maybe some normal rails, one of those. And I think that should be good with a bunch of redstone. We'll take a block, those blocks. I think we should be all right. Okay. So what we're going to be doing now is oh, you know what? That's not fine. We're going to need a few more things. We're going to need some hoppers and also some iron. So let's just take iron. Going to need to grab a bit of that up. Hoppers, and let's take a stack of those. Perfect. All right. So I'll quickly show you what we have done, and then we can also try and work out how we're going to do this bit of stuff that we want to do. So do we have no more ender pearls on us? I'm really overusing those things. We're going to have to get to that farm very, very soon, because that will be super, super handy to get this ender pearl farm going on here. So let's get going on here, and we'll jump down. I get the feeling one of these could be... No. Okay, good. I know we had a thunderstorm recently on here, so I'm not too sure whether we do have any skeleton horse traps around the place right now. So there we go. Nothing's happened up here. But down here, check it out. Fair enough, we still have the roof to do, but overall, this looks pretty damn good, I think. All the sheep on this side, all the sheep on that side, just staring at each other. I really like it. We're going to have to do the glass at some stage as well, but that's not going to happen just yet. Oh, and this floor. My bad. So what we want to do now is we want to make a little bit of a system that's going to drop out a pair of shears whenever we need it, but when we don't need it, we'll make sure our inventory is full enough that we don't pick it up. So I'm thinking we'll probably put it somewhere on here. So as we go past with one of these rails, so let's just start by popping down one of these first. I've got some sort of idea of how I want this to work. Whether it'll come out the way I want it to, that's another question. So let's get rid of a bit of this. We'll have to dig in this wall a bit, because I'll show you my sort of thoughts on this. So what we want is we want to go over this. This detector rail will give us a redstone signal when we go over it, and we'll try and pick these up round about here before they get picked up by a hopper. So we want to be going fast enough to catch the shears in midair. That also means if the dropper shoots it out kind of around this area here, it'll get picked up by us as well. So that's sort of the plan. Now let's just clear this out, and it should be good. Should be good now. Okay, we'll go out, and I'll show you what's going to happen. We're going to have a little bit of a dropper sticking out because we want it to come straight down, or else we won't be able to really get it too accurate. So round about there. Let's check. Dropper like this. All right. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to put a little bit of a thing over the top here to send anything out of this one. So let's do that. We may have to get rid of that and eventually just repower that somewhere else. We'll do that for now and do that for now. So how can I do this? Let's break that. We'll repower it like that. So what we're going to do now is we're going to come under here. We're going to need to put a little bit of a redstone line in here to get a bit of signal going up to that. So let's get rid of those. Perfect. All right, so actually, I'm just thinking we might bring it up a little bit more back. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do this off camera because this could be kind of weird. So we're gonna put. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna do this off camera completely. Let's just quickly try this out. This might not be as complicated as I think it is gonna be. So we need to take a redstone signal out from there. So whenever there's a minecart on that, that should give us a redstone signal. Perfect. All right, now we need this redstone signal to run into a block that will kind of power that when we need it to. So how are we going to do that? Going to need to get it... Okay, we're going to need to build a torch tower. So basically, we're going to need to build a torch tower. We're also going to need to have a little pickup system here, so we can do that in the meantime. Let's get one of these out, and we'll make a little one of these, and grab ourselves out a few chests. So we'll go, maybe we'll do quite a few, because these will always come in handy. So we'll do 16. Good number. There'll be 8 chests, and 8 hoppers. So let's do that, and perfect. Alright, so we're going to need this to be underneath here. So when this doesn't actually get picked up by us, it'll get picked up by the hoppers. So we'll do that and that. And of course, that will have to go into a dropper to shoot back up again. So let's just pull this out a little bit. We'll pull it out to maybe 2 blocks that way. Into a dropper. And what we're going to do is we're going to do the same thing as before, where we make our little dropper comparator setup to make sure we get the items all going to the top. So we'll do that quickly. We'll have to clear this area out and put a comparator in around here with one of these. Where do we have it? I swear I took repeat. Okay, I did take repeaters. Perfect. Right, we'll need some repeaters in there, and we'll need to clear this out. One more. I'm starting to overuse this quite a bit, but it's just such a useful little design where we put these in here. So let's take that. You're gonna regret using cobblestone, but it's a lot faster right now. So we'll do that, put that one on there, and we'll do that like that. So we can do... Oh, was it just one? Yeah, that'll do it. So when we put something in here now... Yep. Perfect. And then what we can also do is we can do something like this. So when we have others, it should just work perfectly. So can we jump? Perfect, and... Okay, I thought that was going to happen. Well, we'll have to get another one of these in, and what I wanted to do is kind of go up into a hopper or something like that. Yeah, we'll put it into a hopper. The hopper will come here, and it will go down there. So what I want to do is I want to quickly check if we can get this all kind of matching up and working. I'm not too sure whether we will. I'm not too sure whether we will be able to get this as easy as I hope it is, but I think I've got the idea. Alright, so I think I've got it. What I've got going on here is I've got this little piece at the back, which we just did over here, and I haven't done anything to that, but what I have done is put a little torch tower in there, so whenever these do go, it'll power all of this with a little bit of redstone there, and we'll have our hopper chain going into here, and now all we have to do is power that dropper somehow, and how would we do that? Let's just think about this. So if we... Well, it'll have to come off of this signal here, so if we put this one into maybe... It'll have to be up that way or this way. We'll have to do it up this one because we want a wall over here. So maybe we'll do this. Put it like that so it goes into the block. And I don't think it'll be a problem over there because... Yeah, that might be a problem. Actually, if we've only got one coming through... Oh, there's a thunderstorm. If we've only got one coming through, it might not actually be a problem. We'll have to see about this. But yeah, that is only going to be powered when there's one of these on it, so it could be a problem. In fact, let's just fix this right now. We'll do it one more back. No, I did not mean to do that. Alright, we'll do that there. Good. Okay, we'll have to do this one more back, like here. So we'll put that into there, with one of these like that, and now that should be working. So we'll do another torch tower, and I hope this works out to be the perfect number. Let's do that, and okay, that's why this isn't working. We'll pull these up here, and hopefully this works. Let me just stop and think for a second. Those can actually go down. Yeah, we could get this to work quite easily. We'll have to just do this and that, and then one more block. What would that be? There'll be one there. So let's do this. We'll do one there, a block over here, and another block there. That could... I think this is actually going to work. I'm actually quite surprised at this. Let's check this out. So we'll have to break that and check this out. Come on, please work. Does that... So we've got one of those in right now. Did it drop whatever was in there? Okay, that works. That actually, I'm actually very impressed. Okay, so then that means, you know what? If we move this one more back, oh, there's something there. All right, oh no, this won't work. We'll have to do one more, like, yeah, what's happening is it's getting powered off that torch, that little thing over there. So what we'll have to do is we'll have to do, let's get rid of that. We'll have to do this. Like that. And that. Okay, that should work now. So let's break, or fix, close up all this. And I think we should be good. Then we can test it out. So that, no. There. We're gonna have a little bit of a gap there, but that's all right. So I think we should be all right. And replace this, no. This last rail here. Alrighty, so let's push that back. Oh, that was silly. We'll catch it over here now. Come on. Yeah. There we go. So let's check. We'll have to put something in there quick. And we can maybe make our very first pair of shears for this little design. So we'll do that, and we'll move back around here. Now, if we pick this up, then it's perfect. That's all we need. We just need to pick this up, and the rest should be easy enough. So we'll go forward. It hits. Perfect. That is so good. So we can just go around like that and keep doing our whole sheep farming thing. We also have to slow that front bit down there. It's definitely way too fast. I wasn't actually too upset because we didn't need those colors of wool, so that's fine. Now, the next thing we really have to do with this farm is get our storage system sorted out. So for that, we really need another storage project to finish off. Now, that's the perfect speed there. Look, pretty much getting all of them, except this speed's a little bit too fast. That's good. I'm going to have to work out how to do that for each of these. Because that one's fast again, and then it works out perfectly over here. Yeah, that should be alright. But anyways, guys, I think that's going to do us for today's episode. I know it was a lot of different stuff to what we've been doing recently, but next episode I'm really feeling like building. I think we probably going to do a few more underground tunnels because you guys have requested them, and I'm thinking that'll be a good idea, and along with a new shop, which I've been speaking about, and I think it'll be really good to add a bit of color to the base. So thank you very much, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.